Alright guys, what's going on? I'm Bear and this is my adventure. Today I am finishing off a video for you guys. This is the pedal video that I started filming quite a while ago. So what I've gone and done, I'm hoping you'll be able to see this on the GoPro. Over here, we've got the two notes, the clean. Over here, we have the Victory V4 Kraken. Now these are preamp pedals. So it works exactly the same as a preamp in a tube amplifier, just without the power behind it. I've also got myself a Cab Zeus mono recently, which is this one over here, if you can see my finger on the GoPro. That one. And that emulates the cabinet. So basically all that's missing is the power section, which is coming from over here, which is currently mic'd up. You can hear me through a microphone, if you can hear me at all. I'll check the audio, of course. This is an alto speaker that I've got, 600 watt, single 12 inch. Does have a tweeter cone as well. It's basically a powered monitor speaker. It was cheap and sounded okay. And I've got that now hooked up through a Go Mixer Pro by Roland. That's what you're listening to me on. That's the interface. That's going directly into my Pixel. I've got the Strumon 18mm looking at me. I've got the GoPro here filming the board. And I just wanted to show you this. This is what I wanted to show you. I've called it the AB SAR, which is AB Send and Receive. And what it is, essentially, is a switching pedal that I designed myself. And if I can find my design book between now and when I make this video, I will show you the diagrams that I drew. They're a little bit different than this actual design, but it'll give you an idea of what I've done. This box here is designed to switch between the Kraken and the Clean, so that I can have my drive pedals, which are these four here, plus the volume pedal and the wireless receiver. So the guitar comes in wireless receiver. I'll show you a little box there that attaches to my guitar. What would you call a little pocket pack? Comes in here to the Shure receiver, volume pedal, the Tone City Allspark, goes into the Tone City Sweet Cream, Ibanez TS9DX Turbo Tube Screamer, sorry. La Machine from MXR Custom Shop. Doesn't get a whole lot of use, but it's my favorite fuzz pedal. I haven't used that many fuzz pedals, just FYI. That goes into here. See, it says here guitar. I hope you can read that on the GoPro. And then that goes out to either pre-1 send or pre-2 send. So this is pre-1 send over here. That's the two notes, the clean. Pre-2 is the Kraken. So it goes either direction here. You can see the lights. You can hear a slightly different buzz coming through the speaker. And then that goes out to either one of these two. Comes back into the box on the returns. So there's pre-2 return, pre-1 return. And then it heads off amp or effect out, essentially. And that goes straight into my Strymon dual digital delay, Strymon Blue Sky reverberator, the Immerse reverberator from Nuneba, which I'm running basically strictly as a shimmer. It sounds a bit like a pad, you know, something along those lines. Then into my Tone City Tremolo pedal, which is called the Tremble, which I have at low depth, high speed, medium volume. It's pretty just clean over the top. And that runs all into my Cab Zeus, which I'm running at vintage 6012 open back cabinet. There's a whole bunch of different pre-selections in here that you can use that gives you that cab feel. If you don't use one of these and you're going straight into a powered speaker, it sounds like you've plugged into a puddle of mud. It's horrible. Fully recommend the Cab Zeus mono. I haven't tried the other ones of the same variety. I only tried the Cab Zeus, but I fell in love with it immediately. So really good. And all that is powered by this bad boy here, which is the Guru's, can't say that word, boutique series Power 5000. We'll just call that the Guitarist Power 5000. I don't even know they make these anymore. I got it from Deluxe Guitars on Chuckout. It was a really good deal, but both these preamps are actually running tubes inside the pedals, which means they have to have a tube warmer, and that really sucks the juice at 12 volts. So this Guru's power block was able to provide all the power I needed for all my pedals, which you can see there are a few. They're all here.
All right. I'm croaky as all get up because I've got a lurgy. It's not much fun. Lots of phlegm going all over the place and whatever. So I've just finished getting my pedal board sorted. I'm actually supposed to be playing guitar tonight at church, so it was important to sit down and spend some time. And I've spent a lot of time over the last sort of 4 days trying to get this working. This bad boy here, which as you can see is a pedal inside of a cardboard box, which is my Strumon 14 times prime lens box. Initially, what did I do with it? It's over here somewhere. Hang on. Where did I put it? Here it is. Initially, I tried to make a case out of aluminium, but turned out that brazing aluminium is hard. So then what I did was I made a case out of steel sheet. You see in there, and that's the base plate I'd made up for it. With the 2 LEDs and the switch, and that was power, ins and outs all over it, whatever. But the problem we had was that on bypass, if both of these were in bypass, you'd get guitar signal out to the speaker. One of them would work, so say if this one here was working, you turn it on, it would work. But this one here would only wouldn't work at all, so you'd get a bypass signal, but it wouldn't actually work. And it was heaps confusing. In the end, it actually turned out to be the metal case, the way that the earth was working. I don't know the exact details behind it, but yeah, the earth or something wasn't allowing both to work. So now both are working because this is in a cardboard case, which you can actually pop it open and have a look the inside. So over here, that's going out to the amp's effects. This is send and receive for preamp 2. This is send and receive for preamp 1, and that's a guitar in. Here's our switch. There's a little resistor there. Our LEDs either side. You've got a blue one and a green one. And there's the power in socket there. And that closes up like that, and it's a little stomp box now, which is really cool. Now I do have a baby Q as well, wah pedal, which I really, really love, but normally it would sit here somewhere, and this was going to sit like next to it, and it would have been fine, but because we had to change boxes, and this is the closest box I could find to what it would work for me, yeah, baby Q got ousted.
Sort of sound that I play through, a little bit of reverb and a little bit of delay. And I'm just using the Allspark. So it's through just the A channel of the 2 notes clean. Now you've got the B channel as well. Sorry. All of that I've just realised was actually through the Kraken. Hang on, let me put it through the... There we go. So that's the A channel. A channel. B channel. Take a little bit. then go to fusion, which is A and B together. This is cold fusion. And then this is hot fusion. So my preferences are generally 8-channel and hot fusion. Now if I want a little bit more punch, just to cut through the mix a bit more when I'm playing lead, then I hit the sweet cream, which as you can hear is not buffered. And that brightens everything up and just adds a bit of volume so that you cut through the... So that's kind of what I use for those. And then if I'm looking for a bluesy sound, more bluesy sound, what I use is I click the tube screamer in. So it gives a much bluesier sort of mid chuck level. Alright, so then what we'll do is we kick across to the Kraken. This is channel 1 on the Kraken. I have set to really low gain as well. Still, it crisps up a bit. And I've also got the brightness setting down by -1. And then for something really punchy, but definitely that pushed sound. Love those two pedals in conjunction with each other. They sound really transparent, like really transparent drive to my ears anyway. Bye.